in Phoenix, it's time for the 2009 NBA All-Star three-point shootout. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Greg Anthony. We're about to get things started, so let's take you courtside for the player introductions.
Stand up and make some noise, basketball fans. Here are tonight's three-point shootout competitors. Bruce Bowen, Dirk Nowitzki, Ray Allen, J.R. Smith, Peja Stojakovic, Steve Nash.
Allen is our first competitor of the night. He has 60 seconds to make as many shots from behind the arc as he can. There's a money ball in each of the 5 racks worth double. That's 25 shots to get a maximum of 30. Let's see what he can do.
Can you tell just by watching the rotation a player puts on a ball that he's a good shooter?
Oh, there's no question about it, because we're all taught that we want to have that reverse spin on a basketball, and this young man right here does it as well as it can be done. Again, if you were teaching the jump shot, this is the prototype.
5 points over the first 2 racks.
Ernie, this is 100% satisfactory. Don't get it, dude.
He's at 10 after 3. He's at 4 in a row. He's finding a nice groove.
I mean, that's nothing to be ashamed of, but it's not like they're handing out any gift certificates.
17 points to round it out. Not a bad performance. Looked like he was trying to find his stroke. Still a decent start, though. Smith is up next in the first round of tonight's shootout. He looks warmed up and ready to go, Greg. Let's see what he can do. Count the money. And he's finished the first rack with 3.
See, that's the way you want to start. You want to get a little bit of a rhythm, knock down a few.
Six, 7. 9 points after 3 racks. He's got to step it up. A string of 3 straight misses.
He needs to concentrate on getting this last rack down, unless he wants to be like you.
13, 14.
I would say 16 points is respectable. That score has him chasing the leader here. Bowen is our next shooter, Greg. I watched this guy warming up and could not believe how smooth he looked. Let's see if he can do it now that the pressure is on. Three straight misses. Just 1 point after the first rack.
For you folks at home, 1 of 6 is not very good. I don't know what's wrong with my man's jumper right now.
4 points after the first 2 racks.
I keep telling him, don't let people who can't shoot into the competition.
7. He's hit 4 straight. Looks like he's finding the touch. He just hasn't been able to string it together. He needs to finish strong. 4 back-to-back. He may have a run starting.
Looking around the arena, I don't see any flash bulbs going off after this performance.
14.
That score, he now sits tied for second place. Nash will be next to go in this first round of competition. Let's see how he fares. He'll be looking to post 18 or more here. 7. Hit every one of those that time. His 6th in a row. He's dialed in the distance now. The streak's at 8. He's making some noise now. almost had a double-digit streak going. He's got 13 through the first 3 racks.
60.
4 in a row. He's getting his rhythm. He's in great shape heading into rack 5. Needs just one more. Yeah!
20. 21.
That's a nice effort. 21 points in that round. That shooting display good enough for him to advance. Nowitzki is next up in round 1. He looks relaxed and ready to go. He needs 18 going into this.
3, 2, 1.
2, 3.
First 2 racks gives him 7.
My boy is feeling it. I told you, keep stroking it.
10.
Going to the final rack, he's going to have to shoot lights out to stay alive. This. A nice attempt. He finishes up with 14. He's been eliminated. More shots hit by the competition. Stojakovic will have the luxury of going last here in the first round. A little concentration and some rhythm should get him the 17 he needs.
Different strokes for different folks. How about this guy's jumper?
There's no doubt about it, but you know what? Repetition breeds confidence, and it doesn't matter how you do it. If you believe in yourself and you put in the work, as this young man has, you can make yourself into a great shooter.
Made them all on that rack. He made it look easy. 13 in a row and counting.
The rest of these are just for practice. We'll see this sound-looking jumper again in the next round, Greg.
17 in a row. Unreal concentration out there. He's perfect through the last 3.
24.
That's 21 in a row, that is. 23 in a row. It's ridiculous. He made it look easy. 27 points. Tell you, when he gets hot, he can really stroke it. Peja Stojakovic is tops in that round as we take a look at who's in and who's out.
Steve Nash and Ray Allen.
Allen was the player with the fewest points to qualify for this round, and for that, he'll have to shoot first. The nice thing about this format, though, is that everyone starts off each round with a clean slate, so if he can just better his earlier performance, he'll get through the next round. Hits the money ball for 5 on that first rack.
Yeah, but at least he didn't miss the money ball.
7, 8.
The roll is at 6. He looks fluid out there. And the streak ends at 6. Tied through 2 racks.
Can somebody please call makeup? DJ, I'm a little tired.
13.
That's 1 full rack. He's got the touch today. 7th in a row as he sticks that one. He's unconscious from out there.
There's a good chance he'll finish off at least in the high teens.
21, 23.
It's 23 for him this round. He has to keep some rhythm out them out there, Greg. Nash is up next in this round. He didn't have the highest score last time around, but then again, it wasn't the worst either. Anything less than 23 won't cut it for him.
Now, in game situations, you like to see the ball in this guy's hands. He likes to put the three-pointer up there, so he's right at home.
You know what? And he's one of the few guys who has the ability to catch and shoot as well as shoot it off the dribble, which I think really pays big dividends in this type of competition because sometimes you need to search to get your rhythm.
That's 4 hits in a row. He's dialing in the distance. Nice shooting. That's 1 full rack down with no misses.
50, 60, 70.
One more rack to go. 4 to tie, 5 to move on. There's one of them. He's 2 away.
This kid is perfect right now. This is the 4th one for the tie. This is the big one. Oh, my goodness, he had a chance to close it.
He sure did, but now we got a tie. That performance, good enough for a share of first place. Stojakovic is up and looks ready to go. He's our highest seed in this round based on his performance last time out. He'll have to be feeling it to get at least a 23.
1, 2, 3.
That's 4 consecutive. His stroke's looking good. 4 to start off with.
Nice shoes, Ernie. Those platform, real popular back in the 70s.
7.
That's 4 in a row. He's warming up. Nails that entire rack. The run of consecutive hits is up to 6. Straight and no signs of slowing down. He is in the zone. 2 racks now.
17, 18, 19, 20.
Heading into the last rack, and we may be looking at a tie-break situation. And there's 1. That's 2. He's tied. Yeah! Greg, he looked great in that round. He ends up with 24. He's headed to the finals, Greg. One last round before we have a champion. It's going to take a tiebreaker to see who will get eliminated.
And J.R. Smith.
Nash going first in this tiebreaker. It's a shortened round now, just 24 seconds allotted to each shooter to shoot himself out of this tie and into the next round. Make it 4 straight. He's finding the range now. The streak is at 6, and he's moving along nicely. Got all 6 that time. Points, that is, Greg. That's a great start, Greg. He's got to be happy with that result. Allen is up next, and how quickly he gets off these shots is really going to be a factor in these shortened tiebreaker rounds. No way anyone is going through all 5 racks, but the more shots you put up, the better off you're going to be.
1, 2, 4.
Hey, we talk about guys who are smooth and effortless, and certainly Ray Allen fits that bill.
For my money, EJ, I think he's the best shooter in the game today and maybe ever.
The final round will not include him. He's gone from this shootout. And we're done with this round as we look at the results and see who will move on to the next.
Steve Nash.
Nash just made it into this final round. Now let's see if he can get hot and post a big score in this deciding round.
2.
Makes the money ball.
4, 5, 7, 8.
He finds the net for the 4th straight time. Falls short on the 6th consecutive make.
Time is running out on my man right now. He's going to have to pick it up.
13, 14, 15.
And he's onto the final rack with 15.
60. Steve Nash with 16 points.
Stojakovic earned himself a spot in the finals by posting the best score in the last round. Now he has the distinct advantage of going last and knowing what he has to do to be crowned king. Let's see if he can do it. He's not going to want to go any lower than 16 here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's at 4 in a row. He's finding a nice groove. 8 through 2 racks.
EJ, are we going to get hooked up with some free kicks or something? I could use a nice pair.
12.
2 more racks to add to his 12 points.
13,
He's hit 4 straight. Looks like he's finding the touch.
Get ready to give him the crown, Greg. He just needs one. And there's the champ.
Game, set, match. Let's go home, dog.
And he finishes up with 20. A healthy score, Greg.
It's official. Peja Stojakovic has proven he's the best of the best in the league, and he'll wear that shooting crown for this year.
What a great three-point competition, Greg. Let's go courtside for the award ceremony.
Winner of tonight's